Hey everybody, it's JR. Welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. And today we're doing an off-road park with our FJ Cruiser and our Falken Wildpeaks. So this will be a review of them in off-road situations. We're here in Sturgis, Michigan at Rouch World. It's a pretty smallish park, but it's pretty challenging. It's a good time. As you can see, we got snow on the ground. It's fairly cool out. They have some pretty challenging terrain. It's always a good time here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive around and do some different shots of the FJ in some different situations and let you guys see how they work. This is a pretty steep snow and crappy leaf covered hill. I don't really know what's on the other side of it, so should be a good time. Another hill. How was your stress level?
I was not okay.
Yeah, they're not good in the mud. I mean, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. They suck in the mud, period. We slid down there, down that hill with absolutely no control whatsoever. You know, fortunately, we're able to get up out, but you see they pack completely full of crap. They really just don't do well in the mud. So I did the hill climb portion all right, but mud, no good. And it's a muddy day out here, so it's gonna be a long day. All right, so we're here in the rock garden area. It's all washed out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the camera up here because whenever, I don't know how Dirt Every Day and everybody else does it, but whenever I shoot a video of me crawling and through rocks, it looks like a Kia commercial, even though this is like pretty hard to walk up. So I'm just gonna do this leaf colored area here, and hopefully you guys can, I stay in the frame the whole way and you guys can get a good shot of what they look like on some little rocks. So the rock traction is good. As you can see, they're all covered in snow and it's ice cold, and I'm at full street pressure, so we're gonna have to go up and over that rock there to come out. I think I'll just set you guys right here. It's probably a pretty good representation. And So that was basically a cakewalk. The tires had no problems. I didn't gack any of them as far as I can tell. They're all full of air right now. My FJ does have a rear locker, so that helps a ton. But we'll head back to the sand area and try to get you some of that so you can see what that looks like. So this is like a sand gravel pit kind of area, and we're gonna tool around here. I don't anticipate having too many problems. It's pretty good. These tires are pretty good in everything but mud. They really suck in the mud. So we'll try. This hill climb is steeper than it looks on camera probably, and you can get out of shape and slide sideways into the sides of this container pretty easily. On the side. I don't know what that is.
The rock slider.
So yeah, it's tight fit.
Oh, and probably the flag at the top.
Oh yeah, I bet that was it. I looked for the rock slider. I didn't see it hitting. Came all the way from Japan in a container. That wasn't too bad. Not nearly as bad as I thought it could be. I'm gonna say dirt, gravel, sand, whatever we're calling this. It's not really a problem. Wanna try that?
No.
Party pooper.
Not today.
One day. I'm putting it on my calendar.
I'd like to see somebody else do it before we try it.
Oh, that's the kind of thing you need help the whole way.
Well, I would assume.
You know, drive. Like, I'm not just going to sit in here and blindly drive over that.
Mud.
Yep, mud.
I don't know if it was the mud so much as it was the clay earlier. Because where we were at, there was a lot of clay.
This is hard bottom. It's not having any issues now. Probably because it's so cold out. It's frozen. This one's all bashed in. I can't fit through there.
I don't think we can go in there.
It used to fit through there.
Yeah, they didn't reinforce it good, looks like.
I don't know. I'm going to call that a wrap on the sand. We just drove all around this thing. It's not much of an issue, really. It does well. The tires are doing well. this is another water crossing, and then up ahead's a hill covered in snow, so we'll see how they do. So far they've been doing good everywhere except that initial spot that I went that was all clay, and it was just horrible. Yeah, this is a bit of a struggle. Stupid Jeeps didn't come through here.
Nope, they didn't.
I don't know. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Overall, they're a decent tire. They're nice and tough. You see how they pack up with mud, though. They pack up pretty thick. But you know, overall, like, we drove everywhere we wanted to drive here in this off-road part and didn't really have a problem. So I haven't had a problem with them on my Silverado in a year and 20,000 miles. I don't anticipate having any real problems on them with them on my FJ. They're a little bit loud on the FJ. There's a lot of road noise, but the FJ has a lot of road noise, so they are louder than the Duratracs were, though. Overall, I'm gonna give them like a B. I mean, other than the mud thing, they're great, and they have a 50,000 mile tread life warranty, so I'm happy with them. I think you'll be happy with them if you have, you know, a regular size Jeep or a FJ Cruiser. Yeah, I'd say buy them. They're great in the snow. They are phenomenal in the snow and the wet. So, you know, a little bit of mud traction problems that I had in the thick clay mud, I wouldn't let that stop you. I'm able to drive all over the off-road park without a problem. So until next time, this is JR. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you later.